Hey guys, welcome to Horror and Me. I'm your host Aaron Mitchell, and on today's video we're going to take a look at my Monster Mania 37 haul. I picked up a lot of really cool stuff this past weekend, so I'm excited to show that to you guys. I also have a couple gifts that I got from friends when I was there, and also another piece when I do the autographs. I will show you a piece from my buddy Chris Enterline that did a commission artwork piece for me, so I'm excited to show that to you guys. So let's not waste any more time. I guess I'll show you guys some of the smaller stuff I got up front. Let me just move this away a second. The first thing is, when I met up with Jason McKittrick, I finally got to meet Jason McKittrick from Cryptocurium and Parcel of Terror and Order of the Thin Veil. And he gave me some of his treat bags with some goodies in it. So I wanted to show you what I got from him, and I didn't have these. So I was excited when he had them, and I was like, dude, can I totally get those? But he put in like some gummy worms and like stickers and stuff like that. But in the first bag he gave me the fly. You guys can see it, like that little catacomb thing. The guy goes in and then he turns into the fly. I forget what the name of it is, but that's really cool. So I love that. He also gave me a creature magnet. This is one that I wanted and I didn't get it, so I was happy to add this to the collection with the rest of the magnets. This one's really nice. Tons of detail on that. Really nice piece. Okay, so the other piece he gave me was a little Sam trick-or-treat pin. I didn't have this either. You can see that, really nice. Then there was another magnet in this other bag. So we had Phantom of the Opera. This is another one I didn't have. I do have the Invisible Man though. This one is really awesome as well. So I was happy to get the Creature and the Phantom of the Opera to add to the Universal Monsters pieces. So really awesome. That was really nice of Jason to give those to me. So I want to say thanks, Jason, for that. And it was great to finally meet him as well. So yeah, so let's move on. The next piece I got was something that I got at the show. I met the author Clay Astroman, and I picked up his book. Really cool. He was telling me a little bit about the story. It's something he came up with himself. And what's cool about the book is when you buy it, he also gives you a download code for you to download his video game. So it was really cool. He made a video game based on his book. I was playing it for a little bit on the show floor. It's like an 8-bit NES style. It kind of reminds me of Super Mario World, but you like shoot these like flying like eyeballs you can see here on the cover. So it's really cool. So if you want to check out Clay's book, I believe that's what the video game is called too. Let me just take a look. Yeah, spookybasement.com. You can download it for desktop or mobile Android. It's really fun. You guys should check it out. So I picked up that book. I got the shirt that I'm wearing from this company called Rock and Horror. They're from Boston, Massachusetts. It was either Boston or Salem. I think it was Salem, but it's really cool. It says "Your planet sucks," and it's an alien, and the owners were super nice, so I wanted to pick up something from them. I also grabbed this Stephen King Rules shirt. It's one that I've been wanting for a long time, and you'll see why I wanted this with another piece that I'm going to show you here in a little bit. But I grabbed that shirt, so that was awesome. What else here that I can do that's small? I picked up some prints and posters as well. So the first thing I picked up was this Halloween 3 print. I did really want to have something from Halloween 3 that I can hang up in the horror room. So I was happy to have this, Season of the Witch. So very cool. I'll definitely display this once I get a frame for it. So I get that. I also got this too, just because when I saw it, and you guys know I love this movie, so I wanted to get this too, but it's the Monty Python Black Knight and None Shall Pass print. Really cool, just depicting the scene that's hysterical, one of the funniest scenes in the movie. So I wanted to grab this as well. I'll probably put this somewhere else in my house, except for the instead of the horror room. So yeah, we grabbed that. So very cool. I also got two other bigger posters that I'll take out for you. I got is it Invisible Man? I think this one was the Invisible Man, like movie poster. These are reproductions, obviously, from the original movie prints. If I can get it out of here. But these are cool. We're starting to have like a hallway with all of our old movie posters. So we wanted to get one of these too and add it. And these are huge. I don't know if I'll be able to fit it all in there, but I'll try to back up as far as possible. But we got the H.G. Wells, The Invisible Man poster. This is probably like 4 feet by 2 feet. It's pretty large. But I definitely wanted something from the Invisible Man. I didn't have anything from him as far as like a print. So we'll just roll this up. And then I also got a Creature from the Black Lagoon one that I wanted to put next to it, because when they were up at the show, they were actually next to each other and they looked really, really nice next to each other. So I wanted to get that same look in our house. So it is just the movie print. I love this one. This one's my favorite one. You can see it's really, really nice print. So I want to get that. Just roll this up for a second. Sorry if I'm sweaty. It's like super hot in PA right now. It stormed all night yesterday, so the humidity was crazy today. I'll set this aside. What else did I grab? Okay, I'll show you the next piece. This was given to me by Hobby, East Coast Horror Show on YouTube. We stayed with each other at Monster Mania. He got something made for me, commissioned piece. This is a resin demon's mask, and it is sweet. He actually got the guy that made his what was it, Clown in the Popcorn. If you've seen that piece from Killer Clowns from Outer Space, he got that guy to make this for me, which was really sweet of him. It's really, really nice, really heavy resin. It's like a really solid piece. One of the more solid demon's masks I've seen around. And it did come with the movie ticket as well. So I'm just gonna have to figure out where I'm gonna put this on the wall. I'm drastically running out of wall space, but this is awesome. I can't wait to put this up. So I got that from Hobby. Okay, I think everything that's next is some figures I got, and I got a ton of autographs. So I'm excited to show these to you guys. I did show it a little bit in my vlog, some of the people that I met. So let's just start with, we'll start with this big one. So this came from Lloyd Kaufman with Trauma. And he was really, really funny. He hung out with us a lot while we were down there. We hung out with him in the bar a few times too. He's just hysterical. That guy's like one of the funniest people I've ever met. But he signed this gigantic Toxic Avenger print for me and Beth. And he wrote, "To Beth and Darren, Toxie loves you, Lloyd Kaufman." So I'll just show you guys this massive poster he signed for us of the cover of the Toxic Avenger. Can't get it all spread, but as you guys can see, really, really large piece. It's hard to hold, but we love this. We can't wait to get a gigantic frame for this and hang it up in our basement. So yeah, we're excited about that. A couple of these signatures, Beth and I got signed together. Some of them I didn't, so I'll show them to you. Set that down. Okay, I'm gonna wait on the one. Also, something really cool that happened at this Monster Mania is I finally completed my Jason Voorhees autograph collection. I finally have every single person that has ever played Jason, minus the people who did stand-ins. I don't count them as the person who played Jason Voorhees, but the main group of people that played throughout the film, I have everyone now, so I'm super excited about that. The first one, and it was cool because there was 3 of them that I didn't have at the show, so that was another reason I really wanted to go to Monster Mania. But I finally got Part 5, Tom Morga. This is awesome, just an awesome classic shot, had to get it. It was a toss-up for me from getting this one or for getting his Michael Myers Part 4, having him sign that, because I don't have anything from Michael Myers signed, but he was like the last one I needed for my Friday the 13th autograph collection, so I couldn't pass it up getting him to sign this. So yeah, super excited about that. Tom Morg is a very nice guy. He was nice to talk to. Very, very sweet. So I got that. Also, I needed a Derek Mears from the Friday the 13th remake. He was really cool too. He's a massive guy, not as big as Ken Kurtzinger, but he's also a gigantic man, and he said, "Murder you soon, Derek Mears." And I just like that classic shot of being in Crystal Lake. So very, very cool. Set that down. Also, I finally got to meet Steve Dash. It's been a long time coming for me to meet Steve Dash. I missed him before in the past, a few years ago, but I'm finally glad I got to meet him. And I thought it was funny that he wrote, "To Darren, Steve Dash, the real Jason." So, yep, I had to get the classic Part 2 signed by Steve Dash. I missed him Friday night doing his photo op, but I went back on Saturday and I was able to get this autograph from him. So yeah, very, very sweet. So that completes my Friday the 13th autograph collection. I probably will do a video in the future where I show you guys all of them, because I think that would make a cool little short video. So I was happy to get that. We also met, now I have to remember how to pronounce his name, but it's Jonathan Key Kwan. And he was the little Asian boy in The Goonies and also Indiana Jones, The Temple of Doom. And he was really, really cool to me. We chatted with him for quite a long time, me and Beth. But he was a sweet guy. Really, really nice. He even did a Indiana Jones or Indy or whatever he said. He did it for us. It was pretty funny. So we got that data on a Goonies print. Very, very sweet. Goonies is one of my favorites. And then Beth met Alison Lohman, Alison Lohman. She was from Drag Me to Hell, and a couple other movies that she really liked. So Beth got this signed for her. So we actually picked up quite a bit at the show. My autograph hallway is going to be pretty nuts. And then the last 3 that I'm going to show you are my favorites. I was finally able to meet Robert Brian Wilson from Silent Night, Deadly Night, and I actually gave him one of my Silent Night, Deadly Night statues, and he loved it, and that just made my day when I was there. So he actually just gave this to me. He signed the print that I made of the statue that I made for him. And he was also really, really cool. Billy from the film wrote Naughty down the axe. We got to talk with him quite a bit, hanging out at the bar and stuff like that. He was a really nice guy. But I'm happy to have this. So that is sweet. Up next, I was able to meet Jeffrey Combs as well. Everyone knows him from Reanimator. That's what I love as well. And he signed Darren Get Dead Details Later, Herbert, and signed it. So I love this. This is an awesome piece. Great addition. I was going to bring my Scott Stracca print and have him sign that, but I figured I'd just go to the show and see what they had there. I'm glad I did that and got this piece because I really like this one better. So yeah, so that was that. And then the final autograph that I got at Monster Mania was my favorite. I had already met Sid Haig in the past, and I have his autograph, but I've never met Bill Moseley, and I was super excited to meet Bill Moseley. I got one of his posters and had him sign it, and he had also signed my Army of Darkness back patch on my jacket that Corey made for me, because he was also the Deadite captain in Army of Darkness. So I had to get this. I had to get the Otis poster, and he wrote, "To Darren, this blood is forever, Bill Moseley, Otis." And it is sweet. You guys can see. This is definitely one of my favorite pieces that I picked up at Monster Mania. Again, it's been like a long time coming for me to meet Bill Moseley, and he was just such a nice guy. We got to talk with him a lot as well, and see him at a couple different occasions. And just every time we saw him, he was like inviting. He greeted us, and a very, very sweet guy. So if you ever have a chance to meet Bill Moseley, you should. So I love this. I can't wait to get a frame for this and stick this up. Awesome piece. Awesome, awesome. So that was all my autographs for Monster Mania. What do we have left? Okay, so the next few things, and I'll do this now before I get into the figures, but this is the piece that I got from my buddy Chris Enterline. He's an artist. He is a comic book artist, and he also does a lot of like commission work. He's a digital artist, and he actually started with my friend Mike, who you've heard me talk about in the past. It's like a digital comic book, and it's really funny. It's about Doug Bradley, Pinhead, working at a Cinnabon, but it's called Cinnabon. It's really, really funny. They just did issue 2, and both of them that have come out, both the issues so far have been hysterical. So I recommend that. Just look up Cinnabon, and you'll be able to find information on that. All right. So I've been waiting for this piece. I'm super excited about this. And you'll see why here in a second. Chris's work is just incredible, and if you want to hit him up and try to get something commissioned from him, I'm sure he'd be willing to do it for you. Oh, Oh, goodness. Oh, this looks so cool. Oh my God, that's awesome. This is the first time I'm seeing it in person, like done. I've seen pictures of it and I put pictures up before, but this is amazing. I can't believe he drew this. So it's me, I commissioned him to draw me running away from Pennywise wearing a Stephen King Rules shirt, which is why I wanted to buy it at Monster Mania 2, and he signed it at the bottom, and this thing is perfect. It looks exactly like me. It really does. And Pennywise looks phenomenal. Again, Chris is an amazing artist. Wow. Just seeing this in person, it's on like a nice high gloss paper. The print itself is very nice and high gloss. Wow, now that I'm seeing it like not online, you can really see the detail in this. Oh, let's just take a look at that again. This is an awesome piece. I can't wait to hang this up in the horror room. Very cool. So we'll set that down. And let's get into the collectibles that I picked up. What I'm going to show you guys, and I do want to talk about it a little bit because some people might not know. The next 4 pieces I'm going to show you are from Distinctive Dummies. You guys know I'm an action figure collector and I have quite a bit from some different series and different companies and stuff like that. I've been on the fence with getting Distinctive Dummies stuff for a long time. This is my first 4 pieces from them just because they're so expensive, and they are really cool. They are hand custom made. They are super limited, every one that they do. So for those reasons, I was kind of on the back burner with them for a long time, but there was 2 pieces in particular that I definitely wanted, and I saw at the show they had them. And then I went back and picked up a few more because I was obsessed with it. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to start collecting Distinctive Dummies as well. So I will show you the rarest ones at the end. But I did want to show you before I start is I got this They Live 2-pack finally. I wanted to show it to you like this because this is actually how Distinctive Dummies sends out their stuff. You do have to open it, undo the bubble wrap, then put the figures back in, and then close it back up. But I wanted to let you know that that's how they come mints. Some people didn't know that. I actually didn't know that. But that's how you will get a fresh, brand new one. Knowing me and the way I am with collectibles, I would want to leave it this way to keep it mint. But there's no way I can't look at these figures. So I am going to open this up for you guys, and we'll do it live here together on this video. And we will unwrap them and take a look. What's really nice about the case is it's super simple. You can just pop them right back in and it'll clasp together. So I'm not worried about it so much as a collector, you know what I mean? I'm actually, for right now, going to keep the sunglasses and the shotgun in the bag, but I will show you the figure. Very cool. And what I like about these is that they're retro. They're all cloth, all the figures. So that's very cool. So I love that. So we'll do that. Now we'll get out the Alien Overlord. I will keep the bubble wrap though. That way if I ever do sell this, I can give it with it. Alright, so as you can see, the Alien Overlord. Very cool piece. This is one I wanted for a while. I just want to stick it in the box, back in the box for you guys so you guys can see the full effect of this figure. Good thing I don't have to do this to the other ones, but I did want to do it like raw for you guys so you guys can actually see how they are when you get them. There we go. It just snaps in. So actually, it's not as bad as I thought once you get it snapped in, like to remove it. So if you ever did want to turn them or place them differently, but that is the actual set with them out. I will go back in there and turn the Alien Overlord's head, but it's a really cool piece. I really love this. This is number 7 out of 75, so a super low number. And I'll show you guys the back. Very cool. I'm obsessed with this. Hobby really wanted this at the show. I might sell this to Hobby at some point, but I will keep it nice for him. So I'll set that down. Up next, this one I loved, and this one's super rare. I've only seen it a few times looking for Distinctive Dummies things, but this was actually even a lower one. This was number 11 out of 60, and I got the Fly. Because it looks so gnarly. I've never seen a Fly figure. I know, was it Soda Toy? It was either Soda Toys or McFarlane did like a deluxe Fly that's super rare and hard to find. But I wanted a Fly retro for sure from the original film. Andre Delambry. It's a very, very cool piece. And there's some more in the back. So awesome. I love this piece as well. I can't wait to stick that up. I'm trying to decide the last two. The last two are pretty rare, and I've wanted them both since I saw them. The one I almost bought at TFW, but I didn't want to have to baby it on the way home in the plane. So when I saw it again at this show, I had to pick it up because I did have my car and I could transport it easier this time. But I was told that these are completely sold out and they're hard to find. The ones I've seen online are way more expensive than what I paid for this. But I did finally get the Michael Myers and Dr. Loomis 2-pack, which I am obsessed with. This is another version. This is the Distinctive Dummies version of The Night He Came Home. Really, really cool. In the little baggie there is Michael Myers' knife. And there's also a gun. There's a gun in here that came out of the bag. I'll have to open it back up for Dr. Loomis. But yes, I'm obsessed with this. Probably one of my top pieces in my collection as of right now, as far as rare figures. And then I'll show you guys the back. Very, very cool. And this one was number 72 of 75. So one of the later runs of the series. But I love it. So awesome. So we picked that up. And then last, my favorite piece. And if you watched my vlog, you probably were like, he's going to buy that. And I did. It's super rare. It's one of the rarest distinctive dummies that they have. And it's a piece I've wanted for a long time. The ones that I have seen in the past either came loose or they had a box that was all messed up. This is one of the best examples I've ever seen in this figure. When I saw it, I had to get it. But I finally got the Distinctive Dummies Pennywise. I am in love with this thing. It's probably my favorite piece of my collection as far as figures right now. And yes, I love this so much. I believe this was actually one that is out of 100, but no, you can never find it for sale. And when you do, they're super expensive. So yeah, I've been on the hunt for this for a long time. Long time. But I love this so much. I don't want to take it out because I don't really feel like messing with it. But I do have this one in particular in the glass display shelf. It will live in there. Mint in the box. Just show you guys the side and the back. Yeah. So this is definitely my favorite piece that I picked up. This, the Halloween 2-pack. Love the Reanimator print. Obsessed with the Otis House of 1,000 Corpses signed Bill Moseley piece. They're probably my favorites from this entire show. This from Chris Enterline is amazing. I love this. The Demon's Mask from Hobby, the stuff from Jason. It was just a really awesome trip, guys. I'd highly recommend Monster Mania. If you're going for collectibles or even just to meet people and get autographs and that sort of thing, I highly recommend it. So I want to say thanks, guys, for tuning in to Horror and Me. Subscribe if you haven't. Give this video a like, but comment, let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Hey guys, thanks for watching my video. If you'd like to keep in contact with me and see more of my content, please follow my other social media sites, my Instagram, my Twitter, and my Facebook, where I post a lot of other things that you won't see here on YouTube. And please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys in the next video.